What's up YouTube? Today I have a tutorial on how to solve the 3x3 Rubik's Cube. You may be wondering why this one isn't black. It's because it's a special speed cube. You can cut corners like that. And it just has a million other special things like that. So the first part in solving the Rubik's Cube is you want to get the cross, which is where you get all these edge pieces lined up with their centers, and then you want to get the corners all oriented the right way. And then once you have that, then you should have a middle layer, the first layer, and it should look like this. And then you work on the middle layer and then the last layer, which is all this stuff, which is where it gets confusing. So that's just an overview of the steps that it takes to solve the Rubik's Cube. Okay, I'm going to scramble it, then we get started. Oh wait, I forgot the orientation. Okay, so if you're holding the Rubik's Cube like this is the right side, or the R face. This is the left side, or the left face. This is the back side, or the back face. This is the up side, or the up face. This is the front side, or the front face. And this is the down side, or the down face. And then there's different things, like if I say right inverted, it means you turn counterclockwise on the right side. I think that's that's counterclockwise. And if I just say like up, you go counterclockwise on the upside. Clockwise on the upside. So like that. Up, 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 up. Okay? It's very simple. So now I'm gonna scramble it. About scrambled enough. So I like to start on I like to solve the white side first. And so the first step, as I've said, is there's no algorithms for this first part, but the first step is to get all these edge pieces like that lined up with the white one, like the white center. So this piece is already in the correct split, as you can see, like that. See, it's lined up with the green, and the white's lined up with the white. See, if I see this edge piece, you get to put all the edge pieces that are white facing up, like this. This white piece, if I were just to flip it up like that, I'd be like, oh yeah, it looks like that from the top, but if you look from the side, the center isn't lined up. So what you have to do is you have to line it up with the blue center because it has blue on it. And to do that is you get it down to the bottom layer, like that, so now it's facing down. Then you rotate it to the blue side, like that. Then you can flip it up, and voila, you have it done correctly. Then you have to find another one, like this one. This one's already correct. Just flip it up like that. Then the last piece, the orange one. So to find the orange one. Okay, when it's like this, when it's in this random spot, what you have to do is you have to flip it down, and then see this orange piece? You want to flip it over like this. So now it's like that. Then you want to turn this one back up so you don't forget and accidentally mess it up. Then, because this is under here, just go voila. That's how you solve it. The first part. See how I have all those lined up? Yeah, very beautiful, isn't it? You just want to stare at it all day. All day. Okay, the next part is getting the edge pieces. So all these to be white. Now with this cube it's easy, you just turn it like that and be like, voila. But that's cheating. That won't impress people. The real way that you have to do it is this is where you have to use the first algorithm. And it's right inverted, down inverted, right down. So what you do is you find a corner piece. These are corners, these are edges, these are centers. You find the corner piece and you look at the colors on it. This one white, blue, orange. Then, because it has blue and orange on it, you line it up in between the blue and the orange centers, like this. See that? Because then, when you do your right inverted, right down algorithm, it'll be the right, like, see, it'll be lined up like this. But if I didn't do that, and if I just found a white one and put it wherever I want, like that, see, it's not all lined up. See, if I were to do it that way, I'll do it like that, really, for an example. And that, you wouldn't have the nice first layer, rather than if you did it like this, where this one has red, blue, red, blue. Put it like this, then you do inverted, down, inverted, right, down. And then you do that until you get it. See? Then you have to do that with all the other ones. Like that, and then like that, and the last one. Like that. Then the next step is you turn the cube over so that the solve side is facing to the ground. And then you work on this middle layer section, like that. And let's see here. I need to look at the algorithm sheet, because I'm using this to teach the video. And so what you want to do is you want to put these edge pieces, like this, into these slots right here, 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 and here. But you don't want to put the ones that have yellow in. See, this is wrong. None of these are right. This one looks right, but it's not, because this should be blue. And you can't take off the sticker. So the algorithm that you need to use well, first what I should say is that you need to find an edge piece that has two colors that aren't yellow. Line it up with the color that's facing you, like this, and then, because it has red on it, you want to put it right here. You rotate it to make it go to the left. You go, let's see, so this piece has blue and orange, so I line it up with the blue, and because it has orange on it, I need to put it right there. So I do up, and then you just do the opposite of that to get it to go the other direction. For this one, we don't need to do it, so let's put it in a spot right there. Okay, then to do it to the left, you do up, right, up, and yeah. Okay, then once you're done, this is where things start to get a little bit on the tricky side. So once you're done, you need to get the yellow cross. But if you just did it how you got the white cross, you'd mess everything up. So that's why you need algorithms. So there are different situations that you could have. There could be one where it's just a dot. There could be ones where it's like this L thing. Or there could be ones where it's a line. Like that. So for the line, the algorithm that you could do is front, right, up, right inverted, up inverted, front inverted. That'll get you your cross. Or if you have this, the L, you make it so that the L is in the top left hand corner like this. Not like this, not like this, not like this, but like this. You do front. Well, you kind of just do the same. No, you do front, up, right, up inverted, right inverted, front inverted. Like that. Then that'll get you your cross. Like this. Then once you have your cross done, what you're gonna do is let me think. Okay, after you have your cross, then you need to get the edges all oriented so that they're all lined up nicely. So how you're gonna do that is you should have at least 2 edges that line up. So you need to get it so you have those. Like for instance, I have red and green. And then once you've found those, sometimes they could be opposites. If they're opposites, you just hold it so that one of the opposites is facing you and the other's back here. Or if you just have the normal way, where it's like this, red and green, you hold it so that one of them's in your right hand and the other is in the back side. And then you do right, up, right, up, 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 right, up, or U2, and then you do right inverted, and then you'll probably have to do one more up, or maybe 2, depends on how lucky you are. And then all these edge pieces should be lined up. See how they're all lined up like this. And once you have that, the next step is yes, this step. When I was first learning how to solve the Rubik's Cube, I always got stuck on this step. But now you have to orient all these corners so that they're in between the right pieces, like you did in the first step. Remember, you had to have this one in between these 2 pieces so that it would look nice, like this, when you did it. And then, so how you do that is there should be one, or sometimes there won't be, that's already in the correct spot. So that one's not in the correct spot. That one's not in the correct spot. That one's in the correct spot. Why? Because it has yellow, blue, and orange on it, and it's in between orange, blue, and yellow. So you hold it in the bottom right corner, so when you're holding your cube, it's right here. And then you do the algorithm up, right, up inverted, left inverted, up, right inverted, up inverted, left. And then you do that until all of them are in the correct spot, but they don't have to be flipped the correct way. However, this time I just got lucky and have them all flipped the correct way. Well, 2 of them. And this one's in the correct spot. So then once you have that, the next step is you have to do the right inverted, down inverted, right, down again. And you have to do that multiple times, but you have to be very careful when you're doing that you only do right inverted, right, down. So we have to do that, right inverted, and that'll flip these. Then, so watch, right inverted, right, down, and you do that until you get it, and then you only rotate the upper layer, not the cube, only the upper layer, and you do it again, like that, and then you just solve your Rubik's Cube from there. And if you have any questions or comments, please post them. And if you decide to like me, please do. So thanks for watching how to solve Rubik's Cube. And I'll solve it really